Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's session of Ask Zak with myself, Zak. And this week we're going on with our subject of last week, or we're tying in with it. And basically what we're going to talk about is important tools that we need when it comes down to our large animal farming, our sheep, our cattle, our goats, and our pigs. Now, if you paid attention last week, a focus of all these things are we want to be able to measure and we want to be able to record measurements and all those things in order to be an effective farmer, because that's what we all strive to do, is we want to be effective when it comes down to our farming practices, because that at the end of the day is going to influence your profitability. And that's why we're all in business. We're there to be profitable and to be able to go on. So the first tools that I'm going to look at is, of course, our weight bands. You'll see they come in boxes like this. You get all different types of sizes and shapes, so just look out for weight bands. Another thing that we're going to look out for is, of course, our tags, ear tags. And last but not least, and the one common one between last week's session and this week's session is, of course, our weight book. Alright, of our diary, anything like that you can write in. Now, very important, let's kick off with our animal weight band. Now you will see it looks like, a lot like the measuring tapes that the ladies use when it comes to measuring clothes and all those type of things. It's a nice and floppy little measuring band. But this thing is very important. Main reason behind it is we want to know how our animals are performing, and of course, crucially, especially when it comes down to medications, we want to know what our animals weigh. If we don't know what they weigh, we cannot give them antibiotics correctly, we cannot dip them correctly, and we cannot deworm them correctly. So it's crucial for you to know what your animals weigh. Now, a lot of you would have probably gone out and looked at at electronic scales and all those things, and those things tend to be expensive. They're very nice, they're very accurate, and of course, if you can, I would encourage you, go get one of those. But if you cannot afford one and you're a smaller farmer, something like this weight band is going to be very handy when it comes to estimating your animal's weight. So basically what you do with this weight band is you put it around the animal's chest, it'll give you a measurement and it will give you an estimation of what the animal weighs. And there you're already on the right path, because if you know what your animals weigh, you're going to be giving everything correctly, from your antibiotics to all your other medications such as deworming and dipping. All those things are taken in it. Now, if you've got a little bit of a bigger herd, something like an ear tag, we call it the animal's ID, their identification, because it doesn't help you dose the animal or you deworm the animal and you don't know which animals you did. It is very important. Now, ear tags come in varying sizes. For our sheep farmers, you get the little ear tags. For our cattle farmers, of course, you get the bigger ear tags. And you get a variety of colors with that, so that you can discern between different ages, between mother and calf, and of course, just to make sure which animal goes with which. So it is very important and of course very helpful to make you stronger and to assist you with your farming practices. And of course, all these things that we get, your weights, your tags, your identification, we need to write down all that information. It's crucial for you because you want to build up a track record. You want to see if a cow was covered and did not conceive. Those things are very important when it comes to the decision, are you going to keep the animal or maybe replace it? It helps you with your calves to determine your growth rates to make sure your animals are growing properly and fast enough. So all these things are available at your nearest Alzu one-stop shop. So feel free to pop in, come ask more questions. But these three things are going to make your life a lot easier. So I thought until next week, same time, same place, tune in. Have a good evening.